GoFundMe, DeCastro fails to capitalize on victory. On a day that saw the entire world go into shock over Jose Chile DeCastro's victory in a Las Vegas appeals court, our own ongoing expenses fund took the GoFundMe title with a $10 donation. The donation, of course, was part of the continuing conspiracy to keep me writing this column. It really had no bearing on anything else, just a continued vendetta by a supporter who makes sure that the torture continues every day with a single donation to keep me fat and happy. And, of course, to prevent the 7 goose eggs in a row that would be required for me to retire this column. That kind of strangeness and devotion is something apparently missing from the life of Jose Chile DeCastro and others as, on perhaps the biggest day of the year for the auditing world, DeCastro's huge victory in court establishing brand new guidelines for auditors, no one gives a crap about him enough to throw $5 at him to keep the faith alive. DeCastro needs the money, so this should have been a gimme of a victory. His name was out there on every reaction channel on emergency live streams. Michael Eline's vertical stream last night saw DeCastro's channel get 161,142 views as of press time to 376 comments and 1,400 likes, yet all that exposure didn't see any money go to his GoFundMe campaigns. Switching gears, expect DeCastro's return to continue the pattern of boosts from vertical live streams on his channel. Even Regan Benson's recent live stream saw a dramatic leap in the number of viewers she was able to capture in her most recent streams, as YouTube is now only giving mobile device users on Android the option to vertically live stream from their phones. With the tremendous boost in viewership from the vertical format, it is also possible to vertically live stream from the popular StreamYard software, and Adobe Premiere Pro now supports the format with templates built into the software. As YouTube has committed to the format with most of our viewers using mobile phones while on the go or at work, we will be experimenting with the vertical format starting on Friday's live watch party for the nightly edition of the Auditing Insanity newscast. We will also be experimenting with releasing versions of our news stories as vertical lives starting Saturday, which should begin to show up in the live tab of our YouTube channel. All content in this format will not just be the widestream content squish as other channels do it. We'll be specifically rendering a format that works natively in the vertical format. The vertical streams will also be limited to one host and one guest. Multiple guest lives seem to be horrible experiences in the squished format, so we may experiment with it sometime in the future, but not now. Which is why our panel shows and the daily Auditing Insanity newscast will remain in widescreen format, as the content is better suited to that format. We know that there's a lot of negative feedback to the use of vertical streaming. However, the use of the vertical live format for selected content should be a better experience for those on mobile phones, as any content we share in the format will be designed for that experience. And frankly, as a growing channel, the added work is a risk we need to take if we're ever going to get to the point of monetization. If YouTube is crazy enough to double and triple our viewership just by using the format, we'd be dumb if we didn't get into the trend, as we're in major need of expansion. As always, if you'd like to keep us reporting news stories every day, we do have a GoFundMe listed in the scroll that's going by right now. All proceeds go to keeping the lights on, eating, and writing news stories to feature here and on ReallyCoolSite.org.